Mr. Voice Man here once again, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a Ravens fan, you're watching my YouTube vlog, as they call it. That's the V followed by log, vlog. It's Steelers week. Black and gold versus black and purple. One color will reign supreme over the other, and I'm going to tell you which one's going to do it. It's going to take me a couple videos, but I'm going to tell you which one's going to do it. Right now, let's cover the existential stuff. The stuff you might not know, the stuff that you kind of, oh, hey, I didn't know that. But that's why I do this. You guys like watching it. I have a few subscribers. I'd love to have more. By the way, follow me on youtube.com, Mr. Voiceman007. Subscribe to my page. So you will always get updates when I have brand new Ravens videos. So you can, you can watch, you can tell your friends and say, oh my gosh, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. So that being said, let's get right down to business. Injury fronts. The Ravens have been dealing with a lot of it these past few weeks. Everyone said, oh, hey, they're on the bye week. We're going to get healthy. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be great. Yeah, not a damn thing changed. But luckily, these past couple weeks, we've been able to get healthier on the side of the ball that matters when it comes to facing the Steelers, and that's the defense. Jimmy Smith started his first game since week 1 last week. Granted, he didn't start, but he was on the field for a few plays. He made some impact on special teams. I see him playing a big role in this game. You know, he's a big physical corner. I don't see him starting. I see Kerry Williams on Mike Wallace often, and then I of course see Ladarius Webb playing Emmanuel Sanders or Antonio Brown. But I really see Jimmy Smith possibly taking that slot position against Heath Miller. He has become Big Ben's security blanket, if you will, and has really been exploiting weaker linebacking cores. So if you put a faster, stronger secondary cornerback type guy as opposed to a linebacker guy, you tend to win those type of matchups. So don't be surprised if you see him on the field in a lot of nickel and dime packages. Facing Heath Miller, he's the tight end. He'll generally line up on the right or left side of Pittsburgh's O-line, which is horrible, by the way. So that being said, it's glad to have him back. Chris Carr, he was your starting corner last year, played amazingly. He's been nursing the hamstring, but as everybody in the Ravens camp and the broadcast booth on 105.7 The Fan have been saying, he's been nursing a thigh injury. That could be the hamstring, that could be the quad, that could be the whole leg. It doesn't matter. The OTAs are seriously having an effect in the NFL this year. There's it's unprecedented how many hamstrings, thighs, quads, hammies, how many leg injuries we're having this year. It's a few weeks at a time, but it's ridiculous. Let's not lock out again. We have 10 years, so hopefully by then we'll already have a new agreement in place. But Chris Carr's also back healthy, so the secondary's at full strength. Look for that to be a really big issue, considering there's 5 amazing wide receivers on the Pittsburgh side of the ball. And I love Terrell Suggs to death, but he can't do all the work up front. As long as he is able to do his thing and the rest of the line can pick up any slack that he has to lay on to them because he's being double or triple teamed, I look for that to be a very productive day for the Ravens defense. Now on the other side of the ball, the Steelers linebacking core is where it's at. I mean, James Harrison, James Ferrier, Lamar Woodley. God, what I would not give to have a name like that. Lamar Woodley. You couldn't be taken seriously if you tried. There's a lot of injuries on that linebacking core. James Harrison has just been cleared for contact this week. He's recovering from a broken eye socket. I'm sorry, personally, he's going to be rusty as hell. He's in great shape physically. I've seen the man on ESPN specials. He is a freak of nature. But football skill, you tend to need to keep a continual, repetitive nature about it. And he hasn't been able to even pick up a football in the last few weeks, let alone actually hit somebody. So I think we should be able to handle him. But Ferrier and Woodley, I'm really doubting their availability for this game. And that being said, Bryant McKinney, Garrod, and Michael Orr are all smiling, crossing themselves, praying to God, and saying, thank you so much for this wonderful bounty we're about to receive. because that's second and third string linebackers going against our offensive line, which has been horrible. But if it's second and third string linebackers, they should actually be able to, should be able to match them really well in the trenches. Pittsburgh is a blitzing defense. They're a blitzing scheme. I don't know where it's coming from, but be it the middle, be it Troy Polamalu on some late breaking blitzes on the blind side. Thank you, Michael Orr, last year. They will try to make the necessary adjustments to beat our offensive line up front. But given that it's second and third string linebackers, you're going to have to bring Polamalu down a lot more to help stop the run, and as well as to blitz Flacco, because as we saw last year in the playoff game, we know Flacco has problems picking him up. But hopefully the offensive line can do more on the left side as opposed to just stand there and look like a brick wall. That being said, injury-wise, it's going to be very interesting to see which second and third stringers step up in this game. Our defense seems to be running on all cylinders at this point. They're the number 1 ranked defense in the NFL. The Bengals, I believe, are number 3. The Bengals. I know I said it. It's scary. But as the old quote went from Week 1, God may have Ben Roethlisberger's heart, but his ass belongs to Terrell Suggs, and hopefully we stand to see that in action again this Sunday night. That being said, guys, this was just kind of an injury update. Tell you guys the little ins and outs to watch for. Watch tomorrow as I'll come bring you the matchups to watch and my personal prediction in regards to who comes out on top, the black and purple or the black and gold. But that being said, Mr. Voiceman, once again, as always, saying I love my Ravens. Go Ravens! And hope to see you guys back here soon.